Hello guys, good morning. This is Mike from TeamHira Adventures. Guys, this is our 6th day in DR. So we're going today to Santo Domingo in a day trip. We're gonna leave at like 7 and let me come back, get back in the afternoon around 6:30 I think. Guys, so the weather, the sun just came out, it's not too bad. So I say good morning to each one of you guys. Hope you have a blessed Tuesday morning. So join us guys and let's go on this adventure, Santo Domingo. Alright. So I just came out of the room. I'm walking to the lobby in front where the bus goes up. And guys, when we went to the monkey land, we go through the village. There's a lot of farming area, a lot of mountain over there. So guys, join us for this adventure again. Guys, see you back later. Bye.
Hola, ¿qué tal? If you were sleeping, sorry to interrupt your nap. Wake up. If you guys thought you were sleeping and you were going sleeping until the city run tour, my apologies. Darius is my name and I'll be the tour guide for today's tour. The driver's name is, let's give it up to him, Enrique Iglesias. Aplauso para el chofer, Enrique Iglesias. El mejor best. He's the best in the company since we only have one. We thank you so much, first of all, for coming to the Dominican Republic. We thank you for purchasing this tour with us. We're going to make sure you guys enjoy this tour a lot. Runners Adventures. So this vehicle, in Spanish, the word bus has so many names depending on where you come from. Here, for example, it's called guagua. Also in Puerto Rico and Cuba, they call it guagua. Now you go to South America, Argentina, Chile, they call it colectivo. If you go to Mexico, then it's called truck, camión, and so many other names given to this bus. Anyways, the vehicle must be driven only by authorized personnel by Runners Adventures. Here you can see on the screen the company's name, Runners Adventures. It is a rush hour now in the morning. Everybody is going to work. Most of the jobs here start 8 a.m. their shifts. It depends on where you work, where you come from, to talk about hourly rate, how many hours a day you work. If you live in the province, average workers, it's 8 hours a day, right? If you're coming from outside of a province, you work for a hotel, you work a little bit longer because the hotel gives you housing for you to stay. Now, you can live and work 8 hours. Now, the housing is for free, right? So, you better work 2 more hours or 4 more hours than driving back home, right? And again, it depends on where you come from. Besides housing, you're gonna have food included, right? Dental, medical care included, and a gym for you to work out if you love working out, right? So these are benefits that hotel workers have that other jobs don't. If you don't work for a hotel, then you work 8 hours only, but then you have to pay for your own rent, you have to pay for your own transportation, you have to pay for your food, etc. Right? So when you work for a hotel, you have those benefits. Of course, the salary is not the best. The hotel job, many of the workers come here because they don't count on all the incomes that you have extra besides your own salary that is really low. Average hotel workers make $400 in salary a month. 100. So there's tips and other things. You put them all together, it's a lot better than the other jobs outside of Punta Cana or hotel industry. Right? Entonces, usted, por ejemplo, si vive en la provincia, solamente trabajará 8 horas. Si trabaja para un hotel, ¿verdad? 8 horas. Pero si no vive en la provincia, pues tendrá que trabajar un poco más. ¿Por qué más? Porque usted no tiene que estar desplazándose todos los días. El hotel le va a ofrecer un alojamiento para que usted se quede y trabaje 2 o 4 horas más. Depende, ¿verdad? Tiene alojamiento, tiene comida incluida, tiene también seguro médico, seguro dental, ¿verdad? Y son beneficios que ofrecen los hoteles para que los empleados no tengan que estar desplazándose todos los días hacia sus destinos, donde viven. Pero es su casa, ¿verdad? La propina que usted da a un hotel es compartido para todos, a nivel general. No es para el empleado solo, sino para todos. Like when you tip in a hotel, what you give, it's share equal for all of the employees. So it's not for a person that takes care of you, but for everybody. Right? We are. What is the name? Is it Punta Cana? Do you think the name of this province is Punta Cana? ¿Alguien sabe si el nombre de la provincia es Punta Cana? ¿Se llama así? Punta Cana? No. No. A lot of people confuse Punta Cana with even the name of the country. They think they came to Punta Cana and they came to nowhere else. It's like there's nothing else. You know who? The ones who come to the country and stay in Punta Cana or in the hotel and never exit the resort. So these people came to Punta Cana. They didn't come to Dominican Republic, name of the country, or to Altagracia province, where we are. The province name is Altagracia. Muchas personas que vienen acá vienen solo a Punta Cana, nunca salen del hotel, se duran 2 semanas allí, tomando piña colada, Cuba Libre, cerveza. You didn't come to Punta Cana, you came to Dominican Republic. So today you're going to explore a little bit about how crazy it is driving in the Dominican Republic. You're gonna have your own experience today. Hoy the place we stop has a cafeteria, chocolate factory. Example of hot chocolate when we stop, right? A cup of hot chocolate, the drink, taste. This hot chocolate you're gonna drink is organic. A lot stronger than the chocolate you're familiar with. Dominican Republic has become in the last few years the main country producing cocoa on planet Earth. Just to give you an example, we are shipping right now the 60% volume of worldwide cacao consumption. Dominican Republic. Most of our cocoa goes to the United States, 33% of the exports. All over the country, 36,000 farms with cocoa fields with over 40,000 producers. Even though cacao is not from Dominican Republic, it has become our main agriculture source in the last few years. If you want to see cocoa here in the province, you need to buy a safari tour that is going to take you to a plantation north of the province where a lot of families grow cocoa, coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, among other agriculture products. But today you're gonna see how to make chocolate bars. The place we stop has a tour explaining how chocolate bars are made organically. Different percentages, chocolate bars, 35% white chocolate, 50% chocolate milk, and from 62 to 100 dark chocolate. That tour will be given when we come back in the afternoon. The morning will be a quicker stop. Takes 15 minutes only. So we stop again on the way back. We'll see how chocolate bars are made, sample those, and something that all over the world it's called Baileys. In Dominican Republic it's called cocoa punch. So you're gonna sample those cocoa, coffee, and coconut punches, right? On the way back again in the afternoon, right? So you already know that. Entrance to the town most famous here, but most of us workers who come from outside of a province stay at Veron. Myself, 10 minutes away, it's my place. Throughout the years, until the 20th century. And still nowadays, we have a lot of plantations in different provinces in the Dominican Republic. After
Guys, some big cocoa here. Cocoa beans. So guys, you make a stop here, take a bathroom break, get some snacks. Let's see what I have in here. Okay, so we can take a taste of the chocolate, fresh chocolate. Cream, facial cream. Original part. This thing is organic. Fresh coconut oil. Organic coconut oil. Chocolate over here. Okay, so I just bought two chocolate bars, 100% cocoa, no sugar. This is it. Just bought it, $10 each. I bought two of it, 100% cocoa. So we made this first stop we make here, use bathroom, get some snacks, and then we'll continue the journey to Santo Domingo. So guys, I make a video right driving coming. Try to get some, you see a lot of cane field. There's a lot of cane. And they plant it by hand, cut it by hand. Nacho! Nacho! Nacho!
Hello.
Nacho!
Hello.
We're going
How are
to
you today?
take the trip to Santo Domingo.
Yeah, we see you later on.
Oh, okay.
Mira, los baños allá.
There's a lot of buses come here to make a stop. So we bus in front here. This white bus is ours. That's B23. Number up there. There's our bus here where we're going with.
Continuamos, so we continue. In 1976, Apocalypse Now by Marlon Brandon was filmed here on the river. Al lado izquierdo, Casa de Campos Alto de Chabón. Left hand side, Casa de Campos Village, Chabón Heights. A village replica of an Italian city, 16th century replica, was built 1976-1982. When you go there, you would think you are in Italy because all of the constructions are Italian styles, right? There's inside there an amphitheater, Greek style, inaugurated by Frank Sinatra, Carlos Santana in 1982, and a school of design affiliated to Parsons School, New York, in Casa de Campos. Now, Casa de Campos has homes, residences, villas, condos, lots of famous people among them Bill Clinton, Hillary, Shakira, Mark Anthony, Julio Iglesias, the driver's father, among others. Romana has the biggest cigar factory on planet Earth. The name is Garcia Cigar Factory. 5,000 people work for this factory. It's the biggest one on planet Earth. I also told you that Romana has a sugar refinery, biggest one in the Caribbean. The Central Romana Corporation, owned by the workers of the sugarcane fields we passed. ¿Qué tan grande es la República Dominicana? How big is the Dominican Republic? 48,000 square kilometers. If you're coming from America, that is 30,000 square miles. The length, the surface of our country. The first country born was Haiti, 1804. Then it was us, 1844. Haiti is a mix of Africans and French. The French were given west by Spain in 1777, and then these French bring slaves, African ones, to live in the West that was devastated. West was devastated in 1605-06. Nobody lived there when the first Africans arrived, right? So the Africans were brought to live there, to populate West, and then to work in the land. And these Africans then, after French Revolution, I think they heard that on social medias, Instagram or Facebook, they started to fight for freedom. Reaching freedom in 1904, Haiti became a free independent country. 1 second. Alright, the restaurant just called me, and lunch will be 1 p.m. for those wondering. Acabo de recibir una llamada del restaurante para decirme que a la 1 de la tarde después es el almuerzo de 1844. Pero posteriormente España regresa y nos invade otra vez 1861. Así que hay que luchar contra España otra vez 1863 a 65. So guys, Haiti again was the mix of African and French. Now Haiti gained its freedom 1804. Haiti became a country. By that time, 1804, we were already French. The Spaniards gave away the total island to France in 1795. The name of the people living here in 1804, Criollos, Creoles. The Creoles, Dominicans, right, started fighting against France 1808. A war ended 1809 with the defeat of France and their departure of the island. But a year after, Spaniards came back and invaded again for 11 more years. In 1821 war, Dominican or Creole and Spaniards had the defeat of Spaniards. They had to leave again. But only 2 months after that happened, the Haitians came and invaded our country. The Haitian invasion lasted 22 years. The Dominicans, or Creoles, had to fight now against Haiti. We were capable of defeating them in 1844, February the 27th of that year. Dominicans were free. The name Dominican was given for the first time. So we started to be called Dominicans in 1844. That's the name given to us. Name taken out of the Dominicus, the religious order. There's a strong relationship between Dominican Republic as a country and Santo Domingo, the city. Santo Domingo comes on behalf of Domingo Javier Guzman. He founded the Dominicus order in Spain. So the two names are related. Dominican Republic, Dominicus. Santo Domingo, Domingo Javier Guzman. ¿Ok? Durante varios años hemos sido uno de los países más invadidos de la historia de la humanidad. Por eso es que el país está mezclado, tan diverso. The reason why we are so mixed is that so many occupations we had throughout the history. I think this is one of the most invaded countries in the history of humankind, the Dominican Republic. So that is why the country has a piece of everybody. We are the real melting pot, right? first ones living here, indigenous. Columbus, when he came, called them Indians. In his mind, he got to the Indies. He was trying to get there, but he was blocked in the Mediterranean Sea. He couldn't cross. The Turkish blocked it. And he took an alternate route. That was how he got here, mistakenly. So he started calling people here Indios. The real name of these people, Taínos. All of them disappeared in less than a century. Population was 300,000. Se nos parecemos bastante los tres países. Cultura, guys, Boca Chica town. You can see the apartments. There's a beach, only one where swimming is possible here in Santo Domingo. So we have entered Santo Domingo province, state capital of the Dominican Republic. Acabamos de entrar a Santo Domingo, ciudad primada de América, cuna de la civilización del Nuevo Mundo, fundada a partir del año 1502 por Nicolás Giovando IV, gobernador de esta isla. Santo Domingo en realidad es la continuación de la Isabela, la llamó Bartolomé Colón, la nueva Isabela, un 5 de agosto de 1498, cuando fue fundada acá, una ciudad construida en madera, que lamentablemente por un huracán que llega en 1502 fue totalmente destruida y que luego se construye hacia donde vamos el mismo año 1502 por Nicolás de Obando, que había llegado como gobernador. La ciudad que van a ver se construyó en piedra caliza, roca calcárea, hay una cantera muy cerca, Piratas, ¿ok? Fortaleza de Santo Domingo o Fortaleza Ozama. ¿De dónde viene el nombre Santo Domingo? Pues ya lo dije, para quienes estaban durmiendo, lo repito. Domingo Javier Guzmán, fundador de la Orden de los Dominicos. Es de donde el rey de España, Fernando el Católico, toma el nombre, pero no en 1502, sino en 1508, que fue cuando se le da el nombre oficial. Se llamaba Nueva Isabela hasta 1508. Bien, una vez que incluso la isla fue llamada Santo Domingo, cuando fue dividida en Santo Domingo francés, hoy en día Haití, ya hablamos de esto, y Santo Domingo español, hoy en día la República Dominicana. Bien, so guys, the country Santo Domingo, where we are, was founded in the year 1502. The Americas means 35 countries in the continent was born where we are today and where we go. Right? Now, the name wasn't Santo Domingo at first. It was New Isabella. The first city founded was La Isabela in the north by Christopher Columbus in 1483. Then they moved down south here looking for more gold. The one in the north was firing and they needed more gold. So they came down south because they had the news that near Santo Domingo by Jaina there was gold. They came, didn't find much gold, but then they saw the city had the Caribbean Sea, and it was better for navigation. So shipping products from here to Europe will be easier for them. It was closer and a better navigation. So they decided to stay south. Bartholomew found the new Isabella August 5th of 1498, and he built homes in wood. A hurricane came to the city in the year 1502, wiping it out. New Isabella was destroyed. At that time, a new governor was sent to Santo Domingo. His name, Nicolas de Obando. So he moved to the other bank of a river where the old city was founded. First, he measured the streets. He saw they were same size and square. So Nicolas de Obando compared those streets with those in Barcelona. And he chose to move the city from east bank of the river to the west. They took advantage of the quarry that was near the area to take the limestone to build up the city of Santo Domingo in the year 1502. But the name Santo Domingo wasn't the name of the city at that time. The name came in the year 1508 when King Ferdinand appointed the city with the name Santo Domingo. And for those who were sleeping, when I was explaining about the name of Santo Domingo, remember, it comes out of Domingo Javier Guzman. In the year 1200 in Spain, he founded the Dominicus order, right? With the preachers, we call Dominicus preachers. So Domingo Javier, Santo Domingo, and then Dominicus, Dominican Republic, name of the country. What is the population of this province? 3.3 million people. That is a third population. ¿Cuál es la población de la ciudad de Santo Domingo? 3.3 millones de habitantes. ¿Cuál es la población del país? 10 millones. Es decir, que aquí vive un tercio. Bueno, un tercio menos yo, que me fui hace 10 años. Right? So Santo Domingo has a third of our population in the country, 10 millions. Well, it's 3.3 minus me. Remember, I left 10 years ago. But I still come every week when I'm off to Santo Domingo to hang out. This is a place I come to hang out. Santo Domingo is a place for me to work and live. But to hang out, I mean, Punta Cana is where I live and work. Actually, in Punta Cana. You know why? Because this tour, 4 or 5 times a week, I do it. So I work in Santo Domingo. I just live in Punta Cana. Yo solo vivo en Punta Cana. Yo trabajo en Santo Domingo. Porque aquí vengo 4 hasta 5 veces a la semana. Okay? What is going on? Uh-oh. I think we need to take a helicopter to go back. Look. Creo que vamos a tener que tomar un helicóptero para regresar. Viene a la izquierda. O tomar la antigua carretera. We can take the former road, but it'll take us 4 hours. Tomamos la antigua carretera, pero llegaríamos en 4 horas. O 5. Madre mía. Eso es que se de noche. What happens is they are installing the new system of Easy Pass, you know, with a reader on your glass. And Dominicans, you know, we always do the last day. Actually, nobody knew about that. I have in my car an Easy Pass for this bus, but most of the Dominicans don't have that. So everybody stops to pay. So there were, let's say, 10 different lanes, and there were only 3 for Easy Pass. Now there's only 3 to pay and 7 Easy Passes. Yeah. Santo Domingo has most of our industries. bebidas y comidas, telecomunicaciones, banca, comercio, zonas francas, industria, manufacturas, textiles, farmacéuticas, etc. So Santo Domingo has most of the industries: telecommunication, banks, commerce, food and beverage, pharmacy, free trade zones, textiles, manufacturers, among others. En República Dominicana, también en Santo Domingo, están los principales hospitales. Y a nivel de salud tenemos la seguridad social, que es cubierta por mayormente los empleados. Pagamos, si somos empleados fijos, un 10% al seguro. Incluye seguro médico, fondos de pensión, etc. La empresa para la cual trabaja paga el 12%. Si eres empleado temporal, que en mi caso, que no es empleado asalariado, sino que trabajamos para una asociación, en mi caso asociación de guías, y cobras solo cuando trabajas, pues paga tú el 22% si quieres seguridad social. No es obligatorio tenerlo, pero es mejor tenerlo que cuando se requiera, entonces va a tener problemas. Bien, so Social Security, how does it work? If you are a salary worker, means you have a salary, you pay 10% of your paycheck. There's a 12% that is paid by the company. If you work seasonal, let's make it, you have to pay yourself the 22%. But it's Social Security, healthcare, and retirement. Alright? That's the way it goes here in Dominican Republic. Education. We have 32 universities in the Dominican Republic. 31 of them are private, 1 public. ¿Cuántas universidades tenemos en el país? Tenemos 32. ¿Cuántas son públicas? Una sola. Una sola universidad pública. Una sola universidad pública, que a propósito es la más antigua del continente, fue fundada en 1538 por los dominicos. This university I mentioned is the oldest one, the public one, oldest one in the Americas, founded in 1538 by the Dominicos. I went to that university for my bachelor degree in languages. Languages was the career that I finished, not the one I studied. I studied engineering, but I failed many times in physics or chemistry. The physics and me were like oil and water. We were going opposite direction. After 3 years and lack of mama wana, we broke up. And I fell in love with this beautiful girl. Her name was Languages. And here we are together since 2006 when I finished my bachelor degree. A la izquierda del Mar Caribe, ustedes están en Punta Cana. Punta Cana tiene Caribe por hacia el sur de la Punta Cana. Donde están ustedes es Atlántico. We all stay in is Atlantic Ocean. In Punta Cana, south of Punta Cana, there's also, but you're not by the seaside, but Atlantic. This is all Caribbean, and it goes toward Haiti, all the way south. Todo al sur, se va por el Caribe hacia Haití. A 300 kilómetros de Santo Domingo, en un pueblecito llamado Bauruco, en la provincia de Barahona, se encuentra la única mina de Larimar del mundo. Larimar es la piedra nacional del país. Fue descubierta en 1916, pero no explotada, sino hasta su redescubrimiento en 1984. Es una piedra que tiene el color del mar. El hallazgo fue a la orilla del mar. El descubridor pensaba que por su color venía del mar, así que toma la palabra mar y la combinó con el nombre de su hija Larisa, llamándola Larimar o piedra del amor. Es una montaña que hay que subir en preferiblemente un vehículo alto, donde $10. Pero el que de $10, una joya de $10 como que no va a tener mucha calidad. I went to the south, about 300 kilometers from Santo Domingo. I went to Pauruco. It's a town in Barahona province in the Dominican Republic. Back to 1916, this stone I'm talking about was discovered, but it wasn't mined until 1974 when it was rediscovered, right? The discoverer took rocks he saw to a lab for them to study about its origin, and they found out it's a kind of blue pectolite. And they also found out that blue pectolite is only found in the Dominican Republic. Therefore, in 2004 it was declared national stone in the country. Now, the name is Larimar. What is the meaning? The discoverer chose the name of the sea in Spanish, Mar, M-A-R. He also chose the name of his daughter, finding those two, calling it Larimar, or Stone of Love. Now, Larimar, it's a mountain. When I went there, I had to go 40 minutes driving uphill to get to the mine. And it's an area where there's their road, so it's dangerous. You need SUV for you to drive there. Anyways, I went there because I wanted to see about the Larimar. The miners, 400 barrels total, work in the mine. They have to go deep, about 400 meters, and then walk horizontal in the mine to find the rock, and then they take this rock to a factory or jewelry store to turn it to a gemstone. Now, Larimar, depending on its color, blue, deeper one, like blue is the best quality. You can find dim blue and blue almost turning white. There's 3 different colors of Larimar. So the bluer, the better. We do recommend though that whenever you buy, whatever you buy, Larimar, to ask for a certificate of authenticity. It is made out of 925 silver and 14 carats gold. You can buy whatever you want. You can even buy it in the street. But in the street, what you're gonna find is going to be about $10 the price. Tomen por favor sus cámaras, celulares, para que hagan una foto del monumento memorial a la conquista de América llamado Faro Colón. Please grab your cameras, cell phones. Take a picture. Now get ready what we call the Columbus Lighthouse. In the interior, there's rooms, exhibits of all of those countries conquered by Christopher Columbus, and we say the burial of Columbus also in there. Now you go to Spain, same story. You go to Cuba, same story. Right? It's everywhere. So Columbus Lighthouse is the name of that gigantic building. Este edificio gigante. But for them to light it up, in about 10 to 11 neighborhoods went blackouts. I'm serious. Para alumbrarlo, entre 10 a 11 barrios había que pagar, así que ya no se alumbra. Chicos, casi llegamos a la ciudad. Es importante que nos mantengamos siempre con el grupo, por favor. Bien, todo el tiempo. Cuando bajemos, estaremos usando un sistema de auriculares, donde yo hablaré por un micrófono inalámbrico para que ustedes escuchen, igual que acá en los dos idiomas. Bien, guys, it is important that we stay all the way together. Since it's a big group, we're gonna use some headsets with the wireless microphone that I'm gonna use to give the same information I'm giving here in the city. So that way it's a lot easier for me to speak to you. If you have a sunblock, baseball cap, hats, please put it on. Si tienen un sombrero, una gorra, un protector solar, por favor, úsenlo. Remember, we are giving you water when you get off. Recuerden que le vamos a dar agua cuando se vaya.
we reach Santo Domingo. We're going inside now. I think this is the church from last time.
The university, though, was shut down by the Haitians when they took us over in 1822. When the university was closed, then many Dominicans fled to other places to have bachelor degrees. In 1844, when we became a country, then it was reopened, the university. Tuvieron que irse a otros países. Luego que se reabre la universidad, ocurre esto en 1840. Se reabre con un nuevo nombre, se llama
Je suis bien content.
No, vamos a poner de este lado para aprovechar por empezar. Listo.
Fortaleza, fortress. Santo Domingo was built, I told you, with a fort to defend it against attacks, fiery ones, right? This fortress was built by Nicolas Giovanni, our town planner, 1503 also. For 79 years, It was the main defense of the city. Now in 1586, the defense of the fort wasn't enough.
Hey, be careful there.
Or forward. Come a little bit closer here. Santo Domingo taking it over for 24 days. As a matter of fact, after here, we're gonna go to a cinema 4D, and we're gonna see how the British defeated the Spaniards. Now, this place was also a prison during the time of the dictatorship. Anybody who was against the dictator, we told them, was put in prison for years, right? So a lot of mainly political prisoners were in this fortress of Santo Domingo, right? During the last occupation of the Americans, it was the defense used by the Dominicans to defend the countries against the American troops that were across the river. These gates suffered damages. Most of these former, war between Dominicans and Americans. The English speakers, we're not going all the way up to this area. We stop and photograph, please. And then we back up to continue to the city. For the ones who speak English, please. Mis amigos hispanos. Anybody that speaks English and wants to take a picture, please approach up to the road. Don't trespass. We're not going in, all right? Entonces, señores, Fortaleza de Santo Domingo. En el año 1503, 1507 es construida por Nicolás Giovanni, que fue el constructor de la ciudad y aquel que movió la batalla número 5. No, pero está libre. 1503 a 1507 es construida esta fortaleza por Nicolás Giovanni. Por 79 años fue el sistema de defensa de la ciudad para facilitar, pero no fue suficiente con ataque directo. O sea, los celtas, porque en 1536 los ingleses
Dame anotarlo. Ah, no, anotarle los datos. Ellos van a venir a comprar.
La compañera que más conecta atrás está de primera.
Okay, my family, please, you walk.
Hola.
Sí, no tiene que ser el mismo día, porque si le dieron dos, el mismo día, una cosa tiene que ser el mismo día. Quizás se confundieron ellos.
And then in that case, with the rules, you can buy a popcorn and wait for your right there. All of those who need to go bathrooms, do it now, please.
And then on the next round, I'm gonna come out and explain everything to you guys. Well, just like you guys did on the next round.
Some special rules to visit the church are the following. Men wearing hats, please take them off. The ladies that have short pants or wrap will be facilitated for you to cover your legs. Pictures with flash, not allowed. Videos, not allowed. I mean, you could take pictures, but just make sure you turn the flash on.
Who's this?
He was a president of Dominican Republic for 2 years, 1880, 1882, as a priest, elected president. And believe it or not, he stopped being president and then he became Archbishop of this church in 1885, 1906. So he was president and bishop. Hallelujah.
Góry, a nie nogi.
Presidential palace of the Haitian authority by they took over Santo February the 9th, 1822 until February the 27th of 1844 when independence was claimed. Then in 1863 we were occupied by the Spaniards. This place became the former House of Justice for Santo Domingo. And in 1885 1899, the House of the President of the Dominican Republic, and in 1942, it was our palace. Nowadays, it's Patronato Nacional with the Indian. Follow the objective. We're going to go now. Get some Dominican souvenirs. After that shopping mall, we'll go to the mausoleum of the two rivers. Then we go to the first government palace. And then we're gonna go to the Larimar factory to show you how much we stone from the Dominican.
Y el que consuma heroína.
Alright guys,
des souvenirs originaux. Hein?
Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Hello. Welcome.
Ahí estamos la comida. ¿Tú tienes líquido también? Mira que ella debe estar un poquito refresco.
Alright guys, so we just come from one of the local gift store here in Dominica, in Santo Domingo. Here's a policeman here. Dominican Santo Domingo police here at the store we just came out from.
They buy it once someplace out. Because I buy stuff already, so that's because I don't buy it. It's so hard. Oh, he said the time?
Ahí se van las 12:04 tenemos. Fatherland Road. Está pelable, entonces no, espérate, me toca a mí.
astea pe aici, doar că ei trebuie să vezi că nu sunt în stare să facă care de construcții. Înțelegi? Că eu nu știu ce le-a lăsat.
Spanish territories. So they were expelled out of the island.
Adică dacă le-ai curățat, o dată o faci foarte mișto.
Believe it or not, in tobacco warehouse. During the 20th century, Asian invasion every attack of killers.
mișto făcute dacă le curățate, le trebuie să fie îngrijite.
Alright? We're gonna do the same we did when going to church. Please, men, remove your hats.
Larimar is the national song. There are only one mine here in Dominican Republic, so West Barahona. We found like this. After we have to polish, and when it's polished, you see the color. You see? The stone was discovered in 1974 by Miguel Mendes, and he put it the name because her daughter called Larissa. He put Hilari de Larissa and Mar for the color of the sea. And we also call the love stone. The people here use for protect the love. And if you don't have, you can find them. This is the black coral. All Sea of Caribbean have black coral. The black coral is a mollusk. They are here in Cuba. When the mollusk is dead, be like this. And after polish and shine it, we have this one. You see? And here the people use for protection. And the amber, this is the amber. The amber is the sap from the tree of pine and algarrobo. And this sap, after 20 million of years, that become amber. Here we have mine in the north, in the east, and different color. We have blue, green, black, and red. In the other countries, yellow or honey. The blue one is the most rare because we see the color with the light of the sun or ultraviolet light. And those stone we work with silver or gold. We work silver 925 and 14 karat gold. This way, you can see the machine for polish. Then over there they give you shine. In this area they work silver or gold. For example, you can see silver. And all that we have in the store, all these men here, handmade them. So now, if you don't have a question, you can go to the store to see all that we have and also to take a shot of Mama Juana. Thank you very much.
Alright guys, so we just come out from the next shop, gift shop there. So in the city of Santo Domingo. That's where all the tourists come. They bring all the tourists from the resort here to tour the city of Santo Domingo. So we have seen a couple places where we could have video inside here. We take some pictures, maybe just post the pictures. Because instead we're not allowed to video inside here. So guys, over here is crazy. The way the people drive over here is like Guyana's driving. That's the store we just came out from.
Larimar. Queria um taxi, queria um taxi.
Esos árboles hay muchos en la plaza de Santa Isabel, de mi pueblo. Sí, bien viejo.
Octavio. Octavio. Nico Polo.
Alright guys, so we're going out and getting some lunch, something to eat, and then we continue the adventure again. This is all the adventure. Leave it around 6 after 6. (1451 to 1511).
Mira la hora. Audience room. The hearings took place, and one of those rooms was the living room, where the jury met to tell you go to prison or you go home. Right? Guilty or free.
Yeah, I see that before in Korea. You're going to meet outside. Go take pictures. I'm going to meet
That's our Bosta de Baton there. There's a shipyard over there. That's the building we just came out from there. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this trip with us as adventure to Santo Domingo. we're driving crazy over here. One tiny road. Motorbike, car, truck. Just like Guyana. Crazy driving. Then it's trees are about this. So we get loaded back here. Start with some sightseeing and then drive back to Punta Cana.
El malecón de Santo Domingo acoge el desfile de los soldados el día de la independencia. This avenue holds the celebration of the Independence Parade, where the soldiers, armed forces, participate. Myself, I was in the Navy 1998-2000 before I started my bachelor degree, and I participated in one of these parades in the north. Malecón, sí. Se extiende hasta la avenida Winston Churchill y ahí se convierte en honor a la fecha en la que mataron a Trujillo en esa avenida. It was ahead of here where the city 451 ended. Aquí concluía la parte amurallada de la ciudad. La siguiente puerta que verás se llama Puerta de la Misericordia, lugar donde against Haiti. On your left, Mercy Gate. A esta le llaman Puerta de la Misericordia. Es donde se hizo nuestra bandera nacional por primera vez, Puerta del Conde o Puerta de la Independencia. This gate on your left, the one where the flag of the country was raised for the first time, Count's Gate or Independence Gate. Solamente tenemos 30 partidos políticos, solamente. So guys, currently in Dominican Republic we only have 30 political parties. 30. Yes. No more room. No hay más espacio ya. Los presidentes son electos por 4 años y no pueden volver a ser presidentes. The presidents are elected for a 4-year term and they could not be presidents again. It's 4 years, 4 años. Exacto. Al final de la calle tenemos el actual Palacio de Gobierno, donde se dice que trabaja el presidente, no me lo crean. At the end of the street, we have the Presidential Palace, place where the President of Dominican Republic works. That's what people say. So, the new classic, Victor, we got 5 minutes stop, just 5 minutes, in case somebody wants to get off a photograph. Tenemos 5 minutos, solo 5 minutos. Si alguien quiere bajar y hacer una fotita, hágalo. Miren que dice acá, no estacione. 5 minutos, please, 5 minutes. It says not to park, but let's do it quick.
Alright guys, so this is the president. The president, as you say, White House. President Palace. The Dominican Republic. This is the president where he stay. New York, you say the White House.
acá, 5,40 el galón. Si quieres saber cuánto es el litro, eso es 1,43 el litro. Aquí se compra el petróleo en Texas y se refina cerca de Santo Domingo. We buy the oil in Texas and it's refined near Santo Domingo. Bless you. Salud. My former house, Navy base, I had
The first hour, we create 100% base. Make a dark chocolate, we only add sugar. So, sin lecitina. No se derrita tan fácil en las manos. The chocolate is done with a temporary machine. There are two tiny ones here, maybe one over there. The house when the bar is solidified doesn't melt, that takes our hands. And it's special price. De la forma, control la calidad, empaque, luego la tienda. Shape it, taste it, wrap it, and store. 2 semanas de tener una barra, 2 weeks from the up to the bar. This factor means esta fábrica desde 2020 ha ganado 49 medallas de temporada.
Qué mierda mi gavete. Bueno, sí,
¿La vas a llevar? Sí, toma. Gracias.
Tengo curiosidad.
Alright guys, there's a lot of cream here. We just went in to show us how they make the chocolate factory. Different color. So this is cream house. They make fresh organic cream. So everything they make here is fresh. No added stuff. They do everything natural. I bought one of this thing, yeah. Alright guys, so after now we head back to our motel and we head back to our resort, Punta Cana. I'll show you guys when you reach back over there after we leave here.